Hi, my name is Rachel and I'll be doing batch 2, problem 10. So I pasted the problem right up here. You can take a second to read it. So first things first, we're going to write down our formulas. We have our perpetuity due formula here, and then we're going to have our discount factor formula that we kind of use in making our perpetuity due formula. So then we're going to have I be the interest rate per annum as usual, and then we're going to get J to be our equivalent interest rate compounded every 2 years. So to get that, we have this little formula right here. And then I drew a few timelines. Since we have both A and B payments, we're going to get an A timeline and a B timeline to kind of separate it out. So for the B timeline, it's important to note that when B is 0 right here, that represents B being 1 on the main timeline. So keep that in mind. We're making our next formula. We have our perpetuity formulas that I made. And then since, B is starting at 1, we're going to multiply it by the interest. And then we have our magic main formula here that I highlighted because it's really important. And now it's solving time. So this is going to end up being a system of equations, which you could probably tell from the way this is worded. So the first part, you're given I is 10%. The present value is 24,619.05. You're going to get J using the formula here. I literally just pasted this here. So J is 0.21. Just plug and chug. You get these nasty decimal numbers, which is pretty typical. And then in a different color, to separate the two, you're also given that I is compounded semi-annually, 10%, present value is a different number that looks the same, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. So you just plug and chug for that one as well. It's important to note that since I is compounded semi-annually, it's at a rate of 10% over 2, so 5%. So you're going to plug that one into our blue formula here and get your J. That's 0.2155. And then system of equations time. Get your two equations. Because these are really long, big decimal numbers, I'm not going to isolate any variable. I'm just going to cancel it out. So I'm going to multiply by 5.6404 over 5.7619 to cancel out the coefficient of the A. And so we do here when we subtract. If I'm going too fast, feel free to pause. So yeah, then I get another big nasty number. 29.79316 is whatever B, isolate B, big nasty number. Great. So I'm going to plug back in for A, just a bunch of plug and chug here, nothing too crazy. So now to finish, you're going to find it's asking you to find the present value of the perpetuity. The nominal interest rate is 10% compounded quarterly. All right, keyword quarterly. That means, and divide I by 4, 2.5%. Plug that in, get J. Gonna go back to our main formula here to finally finish this really long problem. And just more plug and chug, you get this answer finally. And that's how you do that.